Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer. You pay fees for my big show, in Ibiza for my leash.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. For the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. Drive will start on the ground. And a good run. He'll take it forward for 6 yards on 1st down. Second and 11. He'll look to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
Buffalo 18. Street. Big alert. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a first carry for their running back. He is in. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point, up and good. And the Broncos struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
2nd and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 69.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack. And we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Ready, ready.
3rd down and 9.
60-6. Here we go. Set.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Trap alert. Ready, ready. Panther Street. Panther Street. Set, go. Hey, smash.
The tight end, Komet,
60
is on the
Bobcat,
move.
60 Bobcat. Hup.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Second down. Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now a run on first down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lion. Go street. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Check, hurt, hurt. Ready.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check, check,
Mason
check,
motioning
check.
over.
Come 19, come 19. Ready, ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
Set.
So a quarter in the book. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Check, check, Panther. Hurt, hurt. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Shut up.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Now, the extra point. He's got it. The Broncos extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's going to air this one out. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide, out of bounds. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd.
Ready?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check smash. Cowboy 80. Hurt. Ready, go. Set, go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
60 Maverick. Set, hurt. Ready.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Broncos going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Let's go now.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Uh-oh. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Back to the air again on second and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he's going to have the Bills' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Bills are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, here we go. Street.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. the middle they go. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Ready up.
Second down and 3.
Let's go. Rig alert.
Tight
Rig
end
alert.
going in motion here.
Hey, smash.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Rig it. Smash, smash. Riggs.
They
Riggs.
send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
Here we go, set. Go, trap. Go, trap. Go, street. Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
Now a give up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready. Timberwolf. Go.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hut, hut.
On the ground, they go with their running back. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, set. Hurt, right there, hurt. Hut.
Now a handoff, running right. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive
19
alive.
tight, 19 tight, 19 Lion. Ready.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Denver.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos move out to a 24-10 lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game.
Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Tap, check, chap, check. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Get up.
A first down throw for Nix. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set up. Hurt. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Check go.
Throwing is Nix. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
3rd and 6.
70 Ranger. 70. Check smash. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Panther 11. Go. Warrior 70. Chap 60. Nineteen tight. Ready.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. A throw over the middle going to be caught by Franklin.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move.
Ready.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Mason motioning over.
Come 19! Come 19!
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. On the ground they go, and he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Set, Hawk 70. Check go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's a 2nd and 6. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Got it. Ready? Set. Go.
We'll try the right side this time. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll drop to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Broncos have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Ready.
Second down and 8.
Mustang 19. Stephanie. Hey, smash.
Mims sent in motion here.
18, Pioneer. '70 Ranger. 7 Pirates. Get up.
On second down, it's Nix. And they'll take this down inside the 35. One quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Street, go! Riggs! 60 Maverick! Check go!
They'll run. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Here we go! Big Lion! Go street! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Let's go! Panther 11! Check!
Mims sent in motion here.
Hurt! Warrior 70! Chap 60! Ready?
Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that match.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. No problem there on the extra point. The Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Lion.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. All alone he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The extra point is good. And the Broncos will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Check smash! Check smash! Ready?
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Set up! Come 19! Come 19! 79 Bronco! Cowboy 80! Dragon 60! Ready, ready?
2nd down. Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Number 23, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Set!
2nd and 7.
Here we go!
Back to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Set! Temple! Set!
And they will
Let's
bring
go!
him down on the other side of
19 Tiger,
midfield.
19 Tiger! Ha, ha.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Buffalo 18! Let's go! Mustang 19! Huh.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Buffalo.
Here we go, set! Ready?
He's going to run it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Here's 2nd and 6. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Broncos are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.